A warm welcome back. I'm Sage and you are watching Kalkine TV live from Sydney. And this is the Buzzing Trends. After quite a subdued session on Monday, the S&P ASX 200 index opened lower today. After almost an hour of trading, the session S&P ASX 200 was down by 0.50% to 7,010.60, and that was current at Australian Eastern Standard Time 11:55 a.m. Almost all the sectors 9 of 11 are trading low today. Minerals is only sector in the green with a gain of 0.24%. On that note, let's have a look at some companies which are affecting the market movements today. The first big news comes from Bingo Industries, one of the 3 well-known waste management companies in Australia, which listed on stock exchanges in 2017, has agreed for the acquisition offer by Macquarie Infrastructure and Real Estates, or MIRA. The buyout offer is worth 2.3 billion Australian dollars, and Bingo shareholders can choose either $3.45 Australian dollars in cash or a mix of cash and unlisted shares in Macquarie funds. Bingo currently has about 330 waste management trucks running in Sydney and Melbourne. The board of Bingo also announced a special fully franked dividend of 11.7 cents as part of the acquisition deal, valuing the company at 2.6 million Australian dollars. And moving on to the next news, South32 Limited, a metal and mining company listed on the ASX with the ticker S32, is currently trading higher by 0.696% to Australian $2.890. The company yesterday posted positive coal production numbers. It saw a 12.8% jump in its first quarter metallurgical coal output, backed by reintroduction of a form of underground coal mining at the diversified miners' Illawarra project. And the added advantage was the return from 3 longwall mine configuration at Illawarra projects. South32 Limited, which is the world's largest producer of manganese ore, added the removal of COVID-19 restrictions in South Africa led to an increased output of commodity by 3.2%, reaching 1.5 million tonnes over the quarter in discussion. Keeping an eye on its improving results, the company is under planning to start the share buyback program for the remaining 121 million Australian dollars of the total 1.43 billion Australian dollar originally planned. And now let's take a look at this ASX stock. Crown Resorts managed to get a 6-month interim liquor licence at its 2.2 billion Barangaroo Tower. Although Crown is still deemed as unfit to open its casino, but the New South Wales Independent Liquor and Gaming Authority, or ILGA, has renewed 3 of its interim liquor licences expiring on the 31st of October 2021. These 3 licences are valid for non-gaming bar areas and 2 restaurants on the ground floor. Moving on, Universal Stores. The Australian fashion retailer updated that its third quarter headline sales increased by 39.6% and comparative sales were up by 37.3%. Store sales were up by 27.5%, whereas online sales increased by 148.2%. Sales growth was aided by softer sales last March due to outbreaks of COVID. And finally on the radar, a big news on COVID-19 front. India, the world's 2nd most populous country, is facing a surge in COVID-19 cases, and this surge is forcing other countries to take strict decisions to stop travel from India. Queensland State has urged the federal government to halt all flights from India. Australia will take a decision on it today. The National Security Committee of Australia will be meeting today to decide on the travel restrictions and also sending medical supplies to help India. Our thoughts are with those affected by the second wave of coronavirus in the Indian nation. And all right then, thank you for your time watching. That is all for now. Stay tuned with Kalkine TV for more live market updates, and we'll be back with more news on the markets, economy and diverse themes and sectors. This is Sage signing off.